Yo, what is up? What is up? Happy Sundays yet again. Yo, Craig, my guy, this is for you. So, I did the battle of who sang it better. You know, I Want to Know What Love Is by Foreigner. And everything was perfect, it was great, and it actually got blocked by YouTube. I've done it about 4 different times and it's all still, I've appealed it and it's still just getting blocked. Sometimes when I do those reaction, it says, well, in all the cases, it always says partially blocked. But this one was just completely blocked. The entirety of it was actually blocked. So what I've done now, I've found this other video of 2 people singing it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna use this video, and then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add the results and my feedback on the actual ones that you requested. So it's going to be 2 videos combined. Um, but what you'll have to do, unfortunately, you'll have to watch those songs and just judge it on my scoring and see how you get on. But I've tried everything. The only other option is if you follow me on Instagram on the Vayman on Instagram, then what you could do, if you message me, private message me on there and send me your email, I can actually email you the actual blocked video on YouTube. Yo, good day. What is up, guys? What is up? Craig, my guy, this one is for you. Apologies, the lighting isn't great because it's just been some rubbish weather. So it's just been very gloomy, rainy, some torrential rain coming down. So it's just not bright and sunny. So apologies for the light. I'm actually using my phones as well. I've got a light to actually try and give it a little bit brighter. But so apologies. So today's challenge is Foreigners. I Want to Know What Love Is. And we've got a few contestants. And I've not actually done anything with any of them before. So this is quite new. So first up, we've got Brian B on Brian B Gospel Show. So I don't know if it's his gospel show, if he's on a gospel show, but he's the first contestant. See, well, all tongue-tied and everything. He's our first contestant. So yeah, let's go. Okay, so that was contestant number 1, Brian B. So he did a great job. Really enjoyed that. Now we're off to contestant number 2. So yeah, let's go. Okay. So let's go now with contestant number 2, and it is Omar Jose Cardona, and he's performing his version of I Want to Know What Love Is on The Voice. So yeah, let's go. Okay, so we are ready now with contestant number 3, and it is Tim Moxley. Moxie. I'm thinking Moxley, wrestling, AEW, forget that. Tim Moxie, and his version of I Want to Know What Love Is. And this photo just looks like this is a guy determined. So let's see what he can do. So we are ready for contestant number 4, and it is Rose. So let's go Rose Shorts with Rose Short, not shorts. I don't know if she's wearing shorts, but yeah. It's Rose Short. So let's go contestant number 4. Okay, we are ready now for our final contestant, and it is Zachariah Smith? If I'm butchering your name, apologies. But yeah, let's go. So yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna check this one. I don't even know what this is, but it says Ben Clark versus Nathan Drake. So I'm gonna try this one and see if it works.
I gotta take a little time.
Yeah.
A little time to think things over. I'm gonna read between the lines.
Woo, his tone.
In case I need it when I'm older. Now this mountain I must climb.
Beautiful.
Feels like a world upon my shoulder. Through the clouds I see love shine. It keeps me warm as light life gets colder in my life, there's been heartache and pain. I don't know if I can face it again. I can't stop it now. I've traveled so far to change this lonely life. I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. Oh, I know you can show me. I wanna know what love is. Yeah, I want you to show me. I wanna know what love is. I've been waiting all my life. I know you can show me.
So yeah, that is it. That is all our contestants. The battle's now over. Now it's time for my review. Be a stickler. What I'm actually gonna do, I'm actually gonna add these guys into it as well now. So first up, we're gonna speak about Brian. I thought that Brian did a very good job of the song. He also had a little bit of an unfair advantage, reason being because his performance is the entirety of the song, whereas all the others are just, literally like a minute performance where he had a full 6 minute. But I thought he was good. He had the passion. And again, this song is a beautiful song because it can be sang to a loved one. It can also be sang like he did it in a gospel because it's not saying it's about a woman or a man. It's just saying, I want to know what love is. And you can use that to determine anything in terms of who you want to direct that to, in terms of your audience. So I thought, based on everything, with Brian B's performance, I thought he could have had more power in his voice. When you listen to Foreigner, how he sings it, and he's like, I want to know. You could feel that like he's singing from, straight from the diaphragm, from the bottom of his gut all the way up. Whereas that, it wasn't. So, but it was still a great performance. So I'm going to give him a 10. Yeah, I'm going to give him a 10 out of 10. That's his score. Now I'm going to go on to Rose. Rose's performance was good, but it wasn't excellent. Reason being, if you listen to her performance, how she started, her voice was actually being drowned out by the music. But her voice wasn't. If she wanted to start that song how she wanted to do it, or what she was trying to do, they should have either had the background musician playing lower, or she should have started it a cappella, and then it would have actually been a lot more powerful. And also, it's like she wasn't sure what octaves to actually sing in. So if you listen to her at the beginning when she's singing, she kept switching between octaves, and it wasn't like a very smooth transition. It was it was very uh, it was amateurish, and also her performance didn't really, it wasn't alive to me. It literally was like a performance that I could best describe it. It would be like if you go to a fancy dinner party and they've got cocktails and cocktail waitresses going around with little finger food and champagne on the trays, and they've got like a performer in the background, and they're singing. They can sing really well, but they're not capturing you. It's just more there just to like drown out the noise. It's just there just for background. purposes, really, like a soundtrack to everything else that's actually going on. So, with that being said, I will give her a 8.5 out of 10. That's my score for her. I know you're probably going to be thinking, oh my God, David, you're being harsh today. But David P can, based on what the standards of what you've given, especially like with the last one with, Oh Holy Night, that bar was set very high. So, we're expecting some very high level competitors. And this was just like, We're going to go on now to Jose, Omar. I thought Omar's performance was nice. It wasn't excellent. Reason being, not every song is for everyone because we don't all have the voice for every type of song. And I didn't quite it was it was okay, but it wasn't for him. If he was gonna make that song his own, he should have just literally try and do it with maybe an acoustic guitar. Then you could do all of that and with all the clapping. But you didn't have the voice where you captured the audience enough for me for that song, based on what that song is and how powerful that song is, that you was doing all of that, the clapping with the audience. I think a lot of it was just trying to pander to the audience and people was just trying, not being awkward, so they just joined in. But it wasn't like wow. So again, for that performance, I'll give him a 8.5 out of 10 as well. So yeah, that's it. Um, Now we move on to Tim. And Tim's performance, I thought that Tim again, it's another situation where this song wasn't the right song for you type of thing. And Tim, he didn't quite have it in terms of, if you notice, when you look at they were all waiting, you look at Ricky and the other judges. I think they were all waiting for him to just reach that plateau where they could say yes, hit that kind of note that would just like pull you in. But it didn't. So it was just like, So yeah. So again, for me, it's 8.5 out of 10. Yeah. There's no one that's just like gone over that bar for me to say, yeah, wow. So yeah, 8.5 as well. So yeah. And now, last but not least, is Zachariah, if I'm saying it right. His performance, I'm going to be even more critical of his performance. Reason being is when you actually listen to him, he actually has the voice for this song. There were certain parts in the song when he was actually hitting it with the passion how you expect it, like, in my life when he was doing that. And he had it. And then he just went off and just kind of just got like pedestrian with it. And then when he lost me is when towards the end, then he just went somewhere else with the song and it just went into something else. And I don't know what that was. And I'm not being, I'm not gonna lie. If I was sitting there, me as the band foreigner, listening to someone doing my song and then they're doing that to it. And it's one thing if you change a song and you actually make it better, but when you actually change a song and it doesn't sound anything close, remotely close to what the original is, and you think, oh my God, what have you done? It was disappointing. So for him, I'll give him an 8 out of 10. I was going to give him 7.5, but that would have been a bit harsh. Reason why he got the 8 and not the 7 is because I know he had the potential to sing the song how it should have been sang. And he could have actually been the best out of all of them. So yeah, that's it. So in first place, it's Brian B. In second place, it's very tough. It's very tough. It's very tough. It's very tough. In second place, I think I'll go with Rose. And then followed by Tim. And though he's got the lowest score, I'm still gonna put Zachariah in fourth place. And last, I think because that song was just not for him at all, though he tried, is Omar. So yeah, so I mean, I'm gonna be interested to hear what you're saying very much, Craig, in terms of my scoring. I know you'll probably tell me no, rewatch it, but nah, listen, really listen to it and you'll see what I'm saying. You know what the song is about, and you know how it should be sung. And there wasn't. Again, going back to Oh Holy Night, where, oh my God, I can't even remember her name. But, the young lady who actually did her version of it, and it was beautiful. She changed it, but it was still amazing the way she did it. Whereas they didn't, even again, with Zachariah when he did what he did, whatever he was trying to change it into, it didn't do any justice to the song or to himself. It just was just like, no, don't do that. So yeah. Anyway, this is David P. I am out. The rain and the lighting is not the best today, so apologies. But yes, I still have to get things done. So once again, thank you all for tuning in. Craig, my guy, appreciate you as always, and I look forward to you commenting on this and getting on to me. So yeah, let's go. Ben and Nathan did an amazing job of this song. Much better than the others. And for that, I'm going to give these guys a score as well now. So I'm going to give Ben and Nathan a 12 out of 10. I thought they were absolutely amazing. They just hit this one home run. Exactly what I was hoping for from the other contestants that was actually in there. So, you know what? Everything happens for a reason. So, today's winner, yes, and they weren't even in the competition, is Ben Clark and Nathan Brake. So well done to you guys. You sang the song how it should be sung, with power, passion, feelings, everything, make us feel it, make us believe. So yes, you guys are my winner. So Craig, let me know what you think anyway. They weren't part of the competition, but they are now, thanks to YouTube messing us about. But yes, so I'm going to add those videos together now, work my magic and see what happens. Anyway, I look forward to hearing from you.